Hello everybody and welcome to episode 20 of my Krastorio playthrough. Just as promised, I've set up some funny little smelter array for steel production, which is going to be kind of like one of the main features of this episode, because steel production works a little bit different in Krastorio than it does work in the vanilla game. So I wanted to put up some more work into this particular part of this video, so feel free to drop me a comment down below, and if you have some thoughts or optimization ideas, I would really appreciate those. Also, I would appreciate some likes or even subscriptions to my channel if you want to help out me and my work. If none of those, just let me thank you for watching my videos. Let's get right into this. So I've set up the whole array already with inserters and whatnot, and it should just work if I connect it. And since I plan to do a second one, I'll just connect it, explain everything while it's getting connected, and we're just gonna rebuild a second one right next to that. So that's the plan. First off, we need iron and coke to get that stuff going. So I already have the coke, and possibly gonna need more inserters and stuff later on. But for now, I have, I hope, everything I need. So I need to check now which one was the coke input again. So this is a little bit more. Okay, so that's the coke line for this one. And for this one, it doesn't matter. Okay. So let's just connect it like this for now. And then we're gonna lead it over here into this one. Yeah, it should work. There we go, and now all we're missing is an input of iron ore, and then we can awaken the beast. And then I need to grab up some more resources and rebuild the same thing a second time again, but it's exactly the plan. Okay. I'll pick up another line of iron here. And then we're gonna proceed and expanding that towards our other operation. So right now we need 20 we're feeding that steel smelter array with 20 columns of iron plates. So as we figured out the last time, one yellow belt feeds 24 furnaces. So I'm gonna pick up this iron line here, twiddle it through this weird Waccarino cliff complex, and I'll just use more of these underground spelt than I want to, but that doesn't matter too much. They are here to be used after all, aren't they? Okay. Now then, since under these things are lying yellow belts, I'm gonna split this one off, because I have way more underground belts for the yellows. And let's connect this one. So this input line I'm gonna split up into yellows here, because this is going to be the point where I'll feed half of this belt into the first steel array, and the other half of it will wander into the other smelter array, and we're getting attacked again. And that's something I want to take care of as well while we are grabbing up more resources for the second array. So now we're having the iron input like here, and let's run it through like this. There we go. And let's change the directions real quick. And now this little juggernaut will spring alive, I hope. As soon as we power it up, of course. Okay. Let's grab up some power from over here and drag it down here. Live. There we go. Wonderful. That's the first steel plant coming alive there. Really? Okay, here I'm gonna work with the small ones. Alrighty, so I forgot about the long-handed outputters here. So everything should come together in a moment. Alright, right now they're just grabbing up way more iron than runs through this complex. Let's check it out. They should be able to handle this. I mean, these are... Oh no, it's 20 on each side. I'm silly. No, 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 stop that. Oopsie. So, but the ratio is completely right. Okay, I just miscalculated the necessary iron input. I'm sorry, friends. So many things to factor in here. I slipped for a moment. Let's fix it properly. So, as you can see, we need a red belt split up into two. You could as well just let the red belt run through this in the way like I tried before. That would work as well, actually. But in the end, we're now having steel, lots of it. So this will connect into the first steel line, and now we're gonna start to run for a replication of that. So I'll just need actually another one from the chest back there. Okay, let's have a little run, and I'm gonna grab some more gun turrets as well, because I feel like they will be necessary as well. Also, some inserters are necessary too. We're having fights down there, but still nothing we can't manage. Okay, what's that? What's that? I need more furnaces. So we need 50 furnaces. Okay, roger. No. Not sure that I'm properly equipped with the inserters though, so let's manually build some. And I wanted to grab some gunnery, and then I will pluck some more turrets down towards my iron mine, because I want to be prepared when the biter attacks intensify. So Let's handle them buggers. Okay. So I want to have another of these steel arrays because I can already figure that we will need a lot more production power than just one steel smelting column. Probably we're gonna need more than the 2 steel columns, so... Now, did this work as intended? I was too far away, was I? Okay. I'm gonna feed these guys a lot of ammo. I don't care if I'm out of ammo for a moment there. Let's crop out some miners. This place is starting to fray at its edges already. Oh, that's okay. So, I guess I need to pick up some more clips. Because I can't be completely out of clips, but it's okay that this place down there is now completely ammoed up. That's cool. So I can absorb a few more of the magazines right here. That should be enough. 132 clips is more than it sounds. Let's just absorb a few more. Oh. It'll take a moment until these get reproduced. No problem. Okay, so we're gonna rebuild this thingy like that. So let's check it out. I'll need the first column set like this. So luckily I can just copy the first design, so it's going to be a little bit easier. Figuring out the first time was fun, but a little bit of work. So again, I'm having on this side of the array, we're gonna just bring it right there, because why not? So the coke runs like this. I'm gonna have this one too. This is just a little marker. I'm not sure if I have enough belts in my pocket, but that's okay. So this is going to be the coke belt. So, and now we're gonna need some iron belt as well. So these will be the input belts for this array. So this array has the sole purpose to smelter iron plates for us. So we're gonna copy that. And I'm gonna set the input like this. I'm gonna expand this one a little bit. Yeah, this for the second column, I'm gonna do the snake, the snake through setup. So we're gonna do that in a second. Okay, now then, I need long-handed inserters for the input of the iron ore from the outer belt. Let's see to this. So one for each. And then we need the yellow inserters for the coke input. And the other side, that's obviously the iron plate output. So... oh, these boys are not working correctly. Or, oh well. No, we can leave it like that, it's no problem. So... well, I figure I could solve this problem otherwise, but I don't mind. So let's just to get this thing sorted out here, we're gonna do a little splitter here, and it'll just split the steel plates out of this side, and we're good to go. So, but if I'm correct, yeah, it works. So it looks a little bit messy at the first glance, but this double one here will sort itself out while running out of here. I guess you can do it differently, but I like this one. So maybe we're gonna do it otherwise, but I did a lot of thinking, and this was like the most compact and effective way to pull it off that I found so far. But feel free to drop me a screenshot of your steel design if you have a better solution in your opinion, or a different solution. I'm really, really curious. So this next set will be the steel smelters. Let's place them like this. There we go. And they'll grab the iron plates out of the furnaces on the other side from this belt. So let's drop down the yellow inserters and fetch the recipe. Here we go. And let's show you the problem. So right now we're just having half the necessary iron production for those smelters. So I came up with the idea of doing it like this. Let's check it out. Yeah. So this is going to be the output belt for the steel as well as the input belt for... Oh, we're gonna figure it out in a moment. We're gonna do a second one. This is for the coke. So there we go. So I'm gonna need red-handed inserters into this direction to pick up coke into the smelters, because the steel production needs coke and iron plates. So the coke will be used as fuel as well as production material. So I'm gonna put the inserters on this side. Yeah, okay. Wait a sec. So let's go for the next array of smelters first. It's confusing if I don't do it like this. Okay. There we go. So on the other side I did it just the same. Okay. So the steel will be output on this belt. There we go. And we have here iron plate production. And they grab the fuel from this belt. And the ore from this not yet present belt. Oh dear. Not cool. Okay, we have to interrupt our little program for a second to fight away some biters. Okay. These other guys should be get destroyed. Okay, so tried to bang down that greenhouse, but he didn't succeed. So I figure we're needing some... Wait a sec, rifle magazine? Okay, we're gonna take some of these. Ah, of course, rifle magazine. Game always does that when you're having no excess ammo. Okay, let's do it like this. Oh, come on. No. Even distribution mod. Let's use it. Yeah, let's use it for once. So, oh well. This should work for the moment. I need to upgrade my defenses anyways, but for now it'll work. Okay, that's done, and I noticed also that I needed some more inserters, so while I'm here, might as well pick some up of those, and I'm gonna pick up some yellow belts as well. So, stupid biters, I was in the middle of something here. Okay. Let's get back to business. So the biters are getting more and more aggressive here, but I sure understand why. Okay, basically everything is already set up. I just haven't set up the belt here. So let's bring the beast to life, shall we? I'm gonna bring the coke next, and coke will something like this. The coke will flow like that. Alright, it can stop here. Or can it? Yes, it can. Okay. Now we need another what's it called? Another iron belt. That's the word I was looking for. Gonna be needing a complete one, just as we found out last time. So luckily you can split off a lot of iron belts out of one of those containers. So gonna bring this one, but unlike the others before, I'm gonna get past this quite early. So I can pick up this one from here. And let's pick up the belt here. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up here because I personally think it would be way too confusing to bring that many different to mix the movements of the ore like this. Don't like that. Okay, now then, we need to wait for a few more of the gear wheels before we can connect the whole thing with iron. Okay, almost there. So with all these cliffs and everything, we need a lot of workaround elements, but that's okay. That's what they're here for. Okay. I'm gonna produce right away some more of them. Because obviously we are needing a lot of those. But luckily you can expand red ones a little bit further, so almost there, my friends. Almost there. Okay. Oh, I overshot my target already a little bit. So unlike the other array, this time we're gonna do it completely with red belts. Because a red belt is quick enough to feed up to 48 furnaces with iron or copper, whatever the ore is you need. So since we're feeding here 40 iron plate columns, the red belt will just do fine. And there we have it. So the only thing missing from here is the long-handed outputters for the iron plates, and then we're good to go. Okay, let's turn on the energy. I want to check if I can place them a little bit more convenient this time. All right. Yeah, that was I hoping. That was what I was hoping for. Okay. And just like on the other side, I'm gonna twiddle that through. And I'm gonna be outputting only steel on this side. There we go. Now I have to output that stuff as well. So let's do this. Something like that. Of course, we need an exit too. And there we go. Second steel line online. Available, whatever. Nice. Okay, friends, that's or steel smelter array. Sometimes it just happens. And it's a little bit more complicated to produce steel in Krastorio than I'm used to, but I'm actually appreciating it. I think there should be a more elegant way to do it than the way I'm doing it here, but I think it's sure viable. Like, come on, this works out, doesn't it? So another thing. Let's mix this up to a proper line and splitter them up here in between so they're feeding each other. Wonderful. Next step is to do the same thing over here. So we need to line this up. There we go. I don't know what to do with the old steel smelter array for now, but or much more in the long run. But for now, I'll just keep it, you know. It's okay for me. Alrighty, but I think, well, no, I'm gonna disable it. So that's that. Okay. So this is how I design my steel smelter arrays for Krastorio for now. I don't know if I can sustain this sort of design in the long run, but for now it works out quite nicely. I'll keep you guys updated how it works in the long run, so let's check. So these guys are, well, what's happening here? Are they just, no, the plates here are just getting eaten up instantly. Why does this guy not? The main question I'm asking myself is how many normal basic inserters does one of those buggers actually need? So yeah, that's okay. So one unfortunate thing about this is that these guys are unable to pick up from this side. That's one design flaw I gotta admit. Oh damn, so we have to find a fix for that, because this is certainly not viable at all. But how to achieve that? These guys need the ability to pick up coal. So... oh dear. I mean, it works, but it sure bugs me that this side of the deal is just not getting things done properly, so... I'll probably solve it like this. So let's turn the directions of these inserters. I guess this should work just fine. Yeah, I have an idea. So my mistake, I guess, was the following. Let's fix that real quick. So this is going to be the output line. I misplayed that one a little bit, so sorry guys. Sometimes you see the flaw in a design only when it's up and running, but this should be it now. Okay. So, oh what? Tell you what, I'm gonna use it like this. If I already have that stuff, I might as well just use it. There we go. And let's see, maybe this won't work, but I want to check it out. So let's collect the stuff here. But there should be no more iron plates seeping through here. No, they're getting blocked here now. Awesome. Exactly what I was hoping for. So now then, why is this bad boy not picking up anything right now? Ah, because he can't produce actually. What? Why are you guys not? I mean, probably because their output is already blocked, but I don't quite understand what's happening here at this point. So I'll just do the same thing here as before, because I'm quite sure that this is the better way to do it. So I configured these to pick up, and these are now outputters. Okay, as you can see, the steel production is quite a tricky thing. Now then, let's see if this works out better than before. So these guys are prone to be the last in line and thus not to be that efficient. Oh, so this guy is... now I get my problem. These double lines are confusing the system, aren't they? So, okay. Yeah, we need filter inserters. I already figured that the input inserters need to be filter inserters and everything will be just fine. Okay. So I don't think... oh, I do have 100. That should be enough. Okay, let's fix this right away. I just figured out what the problem was. So These guys that are inserting are constantly confused between the steel plates and the iron plates, so we're going to replace those inserters on this side with the purple ones. Took me a moment to find the problem, so I'm gonna guess I can exactly copy that as 4. So we just want these inserters to feed our buddies here with the stuff they want. So let's check. Yeah. So same goes for these. And now the array should be working properly. There we go. Okay, so iron in, steel out. There we go. This little botch up at the beginning makes the output line a little bit incorrect, but I don't mind at all. So let's exchange these thingies here as well. And now it should be working. I mean, it was working before as well, don't get me wrong, but I need to optimize this because I wanted to show you guys some sort of properly working system, so I needed to improve that a little bit. So there we go. Oh, dang it, that was not correct. I need to do this. I need to check. Okay. Input. Okay. Now, let's copy the iron configuration real quick and paste it over them boys. And that's that. So as soon as the production of the plates will proceed a little bit more, the overspill of the iron plates will be gone. It should be gone if everything is working as intended, at least. I'm gonna check that out later. So for now, I need to do this like that, and then we're... Oh well. Let's fix that later. Okay. So probably everything should be fine. I can check this out if I just extend the steel lane now thoroughly, because then we will just produce a lot of more steel to feed this thing. So this will give me info if everything works out as intended or not. But I didn't see any major flaws anymore, so I just hope I got rid of the errors in the system. So let's get this through. I guess I'm gonna need a red one here as well, and I have a few. Okay. Yep. Just as I thought. Okay. So lots of underground belts. It's almost the end of the line. Okay. So let's head back to the smelters and see if the oh, I couldn't get back to with the camera there. So yeah, no more steel on the line here, and it just works out as intended. Exactly. Okay. So, just like I said, this guy here is quite prone to be underfed. Maybe I can change that by a little bit of a design, but... So, why is this guy not... Why is this guy having a steel plate in his, these three guys are having steel plates in their grabs. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna check that out. Maybe they were wrong configured when, or... Oh, I'm a little bit weirded out here, but I know how to fix that. Please don't radiate me. Okay. So for some reason these are stuck. Like, they're all stuck with the steel plate in motion. Can you see that? So that's not how I want to do that. So first off, we're gonna absorb all the steel plates out of the system because there won't be any steel plates anymore. And then I guess I'll just replace them. I can only assume that they picked those up the moment I placed them down when there were so many steel plates on the belt, and that's why they didn't work. On the other side, the inserters are working just fine, so let's check this out. Okay. So I like it when things like these happen on the episodes, because this is exactly the kind of stuff that I like to document during a video. So if it ever encounters you during your playthroughs, you've seen how I solved the problem. There we go. Now everything is working out as intended. Let's see if we have any stuck inserters here as well. There we go. So dead boy was just oh no, it was just stuck. Okay, there's another stuck one. Yeah, okay. Let's fix those buggers. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Good thing I noticed that in time. Alright. Now everything works out just fine. Okay. Right then. Okay, dear friends, this is going to be the end of this episode, so I'll leave it to you what to think about this sort of steel smelting array. I'll just hope it'll work fine for me, and I think it just should work quite fine. So we're producing right now a nice amount of 15 steel plates per second. That's not bad. Okay, friends, so feel free to share your thoughts, and I just hope you enjoyed that episode, and hope you come back for the next one as well. I don't know what we're doing next. Probably gonna expand my production a little bit, and it's gonna be either fortifications or oil, or both. We're gonna see. Until then, I'll just wish you the best of luck with whatever you're doing, and enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.